Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to go ahead and we're going to explore what the Olympics are. We are how should citizens treat each other? So we are in your research companion book. We're talking about how should citizens treat each other. So you're opening your page to 24. This is your research companion book. This is the red book that you write on. And you're going to go ahead and open it to page 24. And before we talk about it, before we read this, I want you to think, I want you to watch this video, and I want you to think about the Olympics and how the Olympics are a big deal in each country. And we're going to watch this video so that you guys can understand what are the Olympics, and then we can apply it to our lesson.
For learning, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Olympic Games. First, did you know that with the Olympics, there are two main events? There are the Winter Olympics and the Summer Olympics. If you're wondering when the Winter and Summer Olympics take place, they take place every 4 years. When you see the Olympic logo, there are 5 rings. The reason for that is in history, it has been told that a man named Baron de Coubertin saw the 5 rings on an ancient Greek artifact. The reason we see 5 colors on each ring is to represent the 5 continents: Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, and the Americas. Finally, with sports like track, gymnastics, figure skating, and more, each category is awarded a gold, silver, and bronze medal for the first, second, and third place winners. And I hope you enjoyed learning about the Olympics.
So the Olympics is they play every 4 years, and it's from every country. So we're going to go ahead and read this, and I want you to think about the athletes who play in the Olympics. So, mm, how should citizens treat each other? I want you to think. How do you think a citizen should treat each other? We have talked about the importance of being polite, respectful, and being treating others how you want to be treated. So I want you to keep that in mind. So we're going to read this, and then we're going to answer a couple of questions at the end. So go ahead and follow along with your book, and then we're going to discuss this after we're done. Win or lose, fair play means sharing and taking turns. It means helping others learn the rules. It means anyone can join in. It means being a good loser and a good winner. Games are fun when everyone is nice. Fair play helps everyone have fun. Let the games begin. A big sporting event happens every 4 years. What is it? The Olympics. The games are played in different countries each time. Players from all over the world come to play against each other. Citizens of all countries watch the players and cheer for them. The Olympics are based on 3 things: excellence, friendship, and respect. Notice that respect is highlighted. Excellence means doing your best. Friendship means working well with others. And respect means being polite, kind, and fair. So let's look at this picture from the Olympics. Here you can see the players are showing respect by shaking hands. Um, they always do this. They shake hands before and they congratulate each other after the game. So, this is something we call sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is important because you want to show the other team that you show respect for them. Now, what I want you to think, how do athletes at the Olympics get to know each other? How do you think they get to know each other? So just think about it. Here, they are shaking hands. They're playing against each other. So I want you to think, how would somebody get to know each other if they're playing against each other? So think about what you think. How do they get to know each other? Hmm. So I want to give you, I want to help you out with this because this is something that we haven't really talked about. It might be so difficult for some students, but when you play a game or a sport, if you have good sportsmanship, you want to show, um, not that you are a sore, like a sore loser or a sore loser. So when you lose, most of us at a young age, we get upset, we get mad, right? But as you grow older, you're gonna have to learn to respect the person who won and have a fair play. So maybe right now you don't have that skill. So let's just say you're playing with somebody else and you lose. Some of us get mad or upset, not because we don't like the other person, but because we lost. And that's something that we're learning that we need to go ahead and work on. So having sportsmanship is, well, if you lose, you can always say, I lost today, but I'm going to be better and work hard to try tomorrow, and try to win the person next time. But you don't get upset. So, this is what the people who play in the Olympics represent. They represent excellence. They work really, really hard for 4 years trying to work to find to play this sport, and then they create friendships with each other. So, even though they're playing against each other, they respect the game. So this is something that maybe they can get to know each other by shaking their hand, saying how you doing, and then since they are at a different country, they probably are around the same people. And maybe this is how they get to know each other. So I want you to record yourself. How do you think the Olympics players, the athletes, get to know each other at the Olympics just by looking at this picture? Okay, go ahead and record your response and upload it into Schoology.